list of questions. So my point is, never underestimate the power of Hare Krishna mantra. Never underestimate the power of the process. Never underestimate the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and spiritual master. You have to hold on to it. It is a price, though. So, atav shraddha, tadav sadhu sangota, bhajan kriya anadana vritishyat, tada nishtas tada ruchi. I forgot the verse, up to here I remember. Bhavakanam siruratnam, something like that. Rupa Goswami says. This is actually verse, but the verse has how many stages? This many stages. So first 3 verses speak of Shraddha, how to improve Shraddha, how to increase Shraddha. The next 2 verses speak about Sadhusanga, and the 7th verse speaks of Vajanakriya, Anadhanivritti, Nishtha and Ruchi. 8th verse speaks of Asakti, 9 to 11 speaks of Bhava and Prema. Ready? If anybody is willing to still join, they can join, because we are still in the first verse. Last week only I told just a story. Yes or no? No, other people are not here sad actually. That's okay. Key themes and nectar of instruction. How many of you want to go back to Godhead? Bhavana Mata, you want to go back to God? But it has a price though. Right? You all came to America just like that. You came to America, what is your qualification? 10th failed. Nobody would come here, right? 10th failed, yes or no? So likewise, after all, just to come here, you need to have worked hard. What to speak of when you want to? We tried everything to be 100% happy, but we are not. But now we are trying for Krishna. Once you attain it, you don't need to attain anything else. Once you attain it, you don't need to attain anything else. But leaving this, you try other things. Once you get it, still your mind says, if you get this, you'll be happy. If you get this, you'll be happy. How many of you understanding? But once you get Krishna, you don't need anything else. Clear or not? Okay. So it is a process. Last week we started this. Maharaj Parikshit in India, atonement means prayaschitta. I have done some sinful action. My life is, jobs are not coming, or, my children are not coming. That is not coming. This is not coming. So what to do? People say, really? So life is not going on well? Yes. Then go to Tirupati, or go to Vaishnavi, go to here, or do Bhagavad Saptaha. In Christianity, go to church, ask for forgiveness, you'll be forgiven. Or give charity, give donation. So every religion has this. But what do they do? They give donation, or they do charity, they ask for forgiveness, you're forgiven. The next day you start sinning again. How many agree? So Rupa Goswami, what is that? Rupa Goswami calls it, actually Parikshit calls it elephant bathing. Hey, you go and take bath nicely, then come and roll in the dirt. What elephant does? It takes bath in the river or ocean, whatever. After taking the bath in the river, what it will do? It will come and roll in the dirt. Then what is the use? What is the use? Agree or not? When I heard this, because some of my so many family members went to, there is something called Shabarimalai. You heard of that?
Kerala.
40 days. One day I met them, a train load of people. Whatever you do 40 days, we do the rest of the life. I said, really? Yes. Whatever you do 40 days, we do the rest of the life. But after doing 40 days, what happens? They are very strict. They also no onion, no garlic, nothing. But once it is done, when you come down the hill, there are 40 bar and restaurants there only. Because 40 days you fasted. It's so difficult. Khalo. I'm serious. How many are there? 40 full. Because in this, you have control your tongue for 40 days. Now, let loose. Parikshit Maharaj is telling what is the use. So the real atonement is awaken your Krishna consciousness. Tapasya. Tapasya is performed in this way: celibacy, austerity, mind and sense control, truthfulness, renunciation, cleanliness, practice yoga. They're all Rupa Goswami says very good. But the real thing, one shot, what is that? Look for a guru and serve under him. Accept Krishna consciousness. Instead of doing all these things, and you come to Krishna consciousness, accept a guru. I have a question for all of you. You're regularly becoming sick. What you will do?
Go to doctor.
Go to doctor. Good. What doctor will do? Doctor will tell you, hey, these things you give it up. These things you follow, but follow the medicine nicely. Take the medicine and these foods you avoid. These foods only you take. But medicine morning, evening, you take it. I have a question for all of you. So you went to doctor, but you are not following his process. You went to the doctor, you did MRI and all these things. Doctor said, look, it's very small problem. You don't need surgery. It can be cured with medicine. Use it nicely. But you don't eat these foods. He told you do's, he told you don'ts. You brought the medicine, put it in the almara, but you are what you are. Then what is the use of going to MRI? What is the use of going to doctor? How many agree? So if you are not willing to follow this, what is the use of coming to this class? How many agree? It is like going to doctor. Doctor is telling everything. Of course, very nice. Thank you. But I will not do what you are telling me to do. Then don't come here. I mean, it's you're spending money, so much money. Am I right or not? So, but if you do that, your sickness is cured. Here, if you follow perfectly Krishna consciousness, you will become 100% spiritually healthy. You will never become sick. You will never become spiritually sick. You will never become materially sick also. So, now the first verse. This is introduction. One more thing I want to repeat for them. They didn't come last week. The real intelligent people, like, the thief and police confessions. If you are intelligent, when somebody tells you, you will listen from their experience and you'll follow. Yes, sir. That's why always you meet seniors. Yes, sir. In the college, you meet seniors. What problems? How is this professor? Hey, he's very tough. If you do homework very nicely. So likewise, you all, So when you get married, you'll ask your mother what to do because she's experienced. When you have children, you'll ask your mother how to take care of them because they're experienced. You listen from others' experience and follow. That is intelligent. But for somebody, it's not like that. They have to see that. Like for the best example, last week I told thief, stealing is bad. Somebody says, I never steal. Oh, really? Yeah, they'll put you in the prison. Oh, I'll never steal. But somebody, they have to believe stealing is bad. They have to see some police arresting somebody and taking them to prison. It will be like that. Yeah, I'll never steal. Third one, for them to realize they have to go through the experience. Stealing is bad, you heard. Stealing is bad, you have seen. Still, because you have not believed it, you went and stole. Somebody arrested it. While everyone is watching, 1 year imprisonment. After that, you'll come out and you'll never do it again. Learning things by experience is the worst experience. Mother is telling, yes. Learning things by experience is the worst. Because you pay price to it. You pay price to it. And the last one is you hear, you see, you go through, but because of the uncontrolled mind and senses, you do it again and again and again. They are considered least intelligent. Last week I asked the question also. We hear birth, old age, disease and death is there. Old age is there. People will die after 70, 80 years. Actually, I used to live in New York City, working. At least, weekends I would come to New York. One old lady, one day she said, never become old. She said, why? Nobody will take care of you. You have to go to the old age home. Nobody looks at you. No one has any sympathy for you. Never become old. As though old age is in our control. That day I didn't take it so seriously. Because I now after 20, 25 years, what she said is right. Because going through it, I'm joking though. So, what is that? We are not the body. We go through birth, old age, disease, and death. We have heard, we have seen, but still we don't realize. But so some you are all very intelligent, you've realized it. That's why chanting sincerely, saving the time. Yes or no? Okay. Thank you. So everyone, Vacha Vegam, Manakrodha Vegam, Jihva Vegam, Udaropastha Vegam, Vacha Vegam, Manakrodha Jihva Udaropastha Vegam, Tasyan Vegan, Yo Vishaheta Dira, Sarvam Apimam, Pradim Sasishyad. So, Rupa Goswami is telling, now we are getting into the first verse straight. Shraddha to Prema. I have little faith and bhakti. So, how will I attain self-realization? How will I attain the love of God? Rupa Goswami is telling, what is the first lesson of Gita? You're not his body. Who is your worst enemy? Your mind and senses. Control them. What is that? Control. Which one? Vacha. Speech you control. Vegam. Vegam means what? Speed. Stop it. Manas. Manas means what? Mind. Stop the mind. Anger. Stop it. Jihva. Tongue. Stop it. Udara. Belly. Stop it. Upastha. Genitals. Stop it. Don't use unnecessarily. So, how many things I said? Vacha. Mind. Anger. Tongue. Belly. Genitals. Stop them. Control them. Then you will go to the next verse. If not, number 8. What is number 8? Infinity. Like me, like a parrot, you'll be telling the sloka also. But if you don't apply, what is the use? If you don't apply, what is the use? So slowly, steadily, you should learn to apply. See, people who are not Krishna conscious, you see them, they keep on talking, talk. But if you come here 2, 3 years, you will listen. Bolo. Hey, you say something. No, you say. So real progress means, you don't unnecessarily speak. Otherwise, why people go to marriage? You have seen that? They're like that, they're like that, they're like that. Sometimes, as soon as Bhakti Ruksha is over, now Bhakti Ruksha ended, done. Okay. Did you see that movie? It's difficult. Yes or no? Speak. So, what is the first thing? Vacho Vegam. Vacho Vegam. How many of you agree? It's very difficult to control this. Phone comes. Speak. I think you're busy. No, I'm not busy. Speak. So you call India. Actually, in 2 minutes, the talk is over because you're calling every week or every day. You don't have anything to speak. Am I right or not? Still, you continue. Then next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you talk about somebody that how are they doing? What about them? What about their children? Am I right or not? First 2 minutes, Mom, how are you? How are you? It's done. Next half an hour, house 1, house 2, house 3, house 4, relatives. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
So, this has to be regulated. Karmis and jnanis, what they do, Prabhupada says, if you unnecessary, first thing is prajalpa sucks your spiritual energy. What it will do? Prajalpa. Unnecessary talk will drain your bhakti. Should not unnecessarily talk. Unnecessary talk will drain your bhakti. With so difficulty, you're chanting 8 rounds, 12 rounds, 16 rounds. But you're unnecessarily letting it go, that energy. Don't unnecessarily talk. If needed, you can talk. If not needed, you cannot talk. 1998, Maya became very disturbed. Maya said, why you are disturbed? No, now nowadays everyone is becoming Krishna conscious. Don't worry, cell phone is going to come. People, so nowadays everyone cell phone information. Yes, sir. If you have 6 family members, 6 phones. They don't talk. Boyfriend, girlfriend, they don't talk. Wife and husband, they don't talk. I don't know what they do it. Am I right or not? Arey, what a addiction. And sometimes I see, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, sounds will, Krishna will not be anywhere. Put the PD back, you can fully scan it. Don't bring the cell phone to the japa room. Suddenly mind says, yeah, 1 round is over. Oh, how is the temperature today? Oh yeah. Half an hour. What about temperature tomorrow? See, that's how mind works. Nonsense. So first thing, don't bring the cell phone. Yes or no? So Maya is right in your pocket. So Prajalpa sucks your spiritual energy. Prabhu Goswami writes. Don't speak unnecessarily. But sometimes, some jnanis and what they do, they practice silence. Silence doesn't work. What works? If you have to speak about Krishna. Actually, I encourage all of you to listen one proper lecture. Just go today. Every one line he says Krishna. What an addiction Prabhupada has. Krishna is like this. Krishna is like that. Krishna. Actually, if you read Prabhupada Bhagavatam, that one word that repeated maximum number of times is Krishna. Either remain silent or speak about Krishna. If you for that you need to read Prabhupada books. If you don't read Prabhupada books, what you will speak? India elections, America elections. During COVID time, आपका वैक्सीन हो गया, मेरा भी हो गया. Second हो गया, हाँ second. Then your dream is liberated, I was liberated. Okay. Which one? Some names, I don't remember now. Which vaccine you got? What? She knows.
Pfizer.
Huh?
Pfizer.
Then pure devotee. Huh? Moderna. Then you Madhyamadikar. So Pfizer means pure devotee. So talk because we don't read Prabhupada books. Read Prabhupada books. When you read Prabhupada books, you will talk about Krishna. Hey, what did you read today? If you read, you have to speak about Krishna. Actually, what happened yesterday, one devotee came. I started speaking about Bharatmara's story. Because I read it, I was impressed with Bharat's Jadbharat story. Then he said, I read Prajata's story. He read Maharaj Buddha's story. I'm talking about 5th canto, he's talking about 4th canto. Wow. If you don't speak of Bhagavatam, what you'll speak? You'll speak about India elections, America elections, or this thing, that thing. Yes or no? So first thing is speak less. or talk about Krishna. You know? Manah krodhavengam. Actually, mind is a nonsense. What is the best way to control the mind? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Manastrayata iti mantra. Arjuna asked Krishna, my Lord, you are telling me to chant the holy name, but I cannot control my mind. Opposite, where did I tell you to control your mind? Just chant and listen. What is that? Chant and listen. Is it, how many of you agree? Controlling mind is difficult, impossible. Arjuna is telling it's impossible. Who are we? What we have to do? Practice. What we have to do? Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Ama? Vairagyena cha drishyate. Practice and a detachment. What is that? Practice. So morning, okay, morning 16 minutes over. Now I want this, 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 I want this. The next day you sit for chanting. What mind will do? I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Yes or no? So first is practice. Second thing is, hey, don't increase your desires, reduce them. Detachment, vairagya. Vairagya doesn't mean become a sannyasi. No. You can work, you can do your job in America. You can do your job in America. But don't increase your desires. I was telling this yesterday. I was doing a presentation in a company, actually, one software company. I said, what is detachment? Every university in America has a motto. What is Wayne State University motto? Aim higher. That is Wayne State University motto. What is Vedic culture motto? Simple living and high thinking. What is a technologically developed world motto? High living and no thinking. Make money, but don't worry. Make money, you'll be happy. Universities are telling make money, you'll be happy. So everyone is telling make money, you'll be happy. Maybe for spiritual insurance, you can chant one round. But real goal of life, make money, you'll be happy. What is Vedic culture motto? Simple living, high living, high thinking. Simple living, high thinking. How many sannyas in ISKCON I have seen? Very simple. One day Srila Prabhupada was going in a train in Japan. Bhanu Maharaj is a guru, actually. Bhanu Maharaj, big man, actually. Prabhupada is. So Prabhupada, what he did, Prabhupada is already 78-year-old. Prabhupada put his feet opposite seat. So Bhanu Maharaj Prabhupada is a guru. Bhanu Maharaj stood up so that Prabhupada can put his feet. And Prabhupada put his feet in the opposite seat, and Prabhupada was sleeping. Then the ticket collector saw that. And this is Japan. Why is one person standing? So the person said, he came and said, show me your ticket. Bhanu Maharaj showed his ticket. So he has ticket. So he showed his ticket. Then he said, sit down. Sit down means Prabhupada's feet are there. Ticket collector said, no. Here is a rule in the train, everyone has to sit down. So tell him to remove his feet. So it's ticket collector, right? So then Bhanu Maharaj went. And so when they were talking, Prabhupada woke up. Prabhupada, every 3-4 days he would change the time zones. So then Prabhupada said, what? Prabhupada, they are telling you to remove your lotus feet. Prabhupada said, I'll remove my feet so that lotus-like devotee can sit. So Prabhupada removed his feet and Prabhupada said, sit down, I'm sorry. So Prabhupada was actually, I felt very bad. So the point is, if our simple living and high thinking, today people have a very extravagant life. What is America? Living a life. Actually, this famous, actually, I don't want to quote him. People, credit cards, so much of debt. Buy. Buy things with the money that you don't own. and please the people that you hate. You want to show your enemies, I'm very happy. Show these things. Artificial lifestyle. Simple living. Simple living. Why I'm telling Bhanu Maharaj? 2000, I don't remember which year Bhanu Maharaj came to New Vrindavan. He was a GBC chairman that time. And I went to his room and said, Maharaj, you have any clothes to wash? Maharaj said, yes, take these clothes and wash them. Thank you, Maharaj. I came, I started washing. The first dhoti, I took it like this. Here, there is this much hole. This is GVC chairman. This much hole here. But dhoti, right? It is not visible, right? Is short, is not so tall. And so you fold it like this. So that hole is gone in that dhoti. He's a GVC chairman, top astrologer, number one, a scholar in Sanskrit. He must have translated 100 books. He is very good translator. But he is a whole. Why? I'm not his body. All I need is a dhoti and kurta. He's coming from India to America to attend GBC meetings, wearing a dhoti that has a big hole. I'm not telling you to wear torn clothes. What I'm trying to tell? Huh?
Simple.
Anyway, the torn clothes is very costly, I heard nowadays.
Nowadays.
Am I right or not? So I went to Mayapur. Mayapur, Ganga, beautiful Ganga. I was looking, but I saw one person beard, ripped off clothes. He's looking begging actually. I felt very sad. But he was sitting under a big billboard. They were wearing ripped off jeans, torn jeans. That guy also has a beard. I said, what is the difference between that and this? No difference. Tamoguna. So, how do we control the mind? Prabhupada says, first of all, you should know, you cannot create vacuum in the mind. There is no vacuum. I want to stop and hold it. Never. You have to fill your mind. How to fill the mind? Fill the mind with Krishna. Fill your mind with Krishna. Prabhupada came to America. Few years later, Prabhupada established. Now we don't see that much. It's gone. But those days, yes, in the Senate, in the American Parliament and Senate, they discussed what America is becoming a first Hare Krishna country or what. That much impact Prabhupada created. But what is that? Why I'm telling this? Why am I telling that? Yeah. So then what happened? They created some group of people joined and they said ISKCON is a brainwashing cult. They came up big, and so many people would support that. ISKCON is a brainwashing cult. When Prabhupada heard that, why not? Your brains are so contaminated, it needs to be washed. Prabhupada said that. No, Prabhupada, they're really in the newspapers and TV everywhere. ISKCON is branded as a brainwashing cult. And one day somebody sued ISKCON. This Bhagavad Gita, he said that this is a very dangerous literature. So Bhagavad Gita should be banned. If Bhagavad Gita is banned, automatically ISKCON will be naturally banned. And this was sued in New York court. So then they told Prabhupada in India. Prabhupada said, Prabhupada, they are suing us. If we lose the case, then eventually ISKCON will be banned. That is the idea. Prabhupada said, all right. We need a lawyer and we need a lot of money for that because New York lawyers are very expensive. Prabhupada said, nothing doing, just go and read Bhagavatam, that's it. So keep on reading Bhagavatam, you don't need a lawyer. So they kept on reading Bhagavatam. What is your defense? These books, you read these books. We are not any dangerous cult. So can you believe Judge read Prabhupada books? From 1976, she gave a judgment. ISKCON is a very bona fide religion from India. It dates back 5,000 years old. It's not a dangerous cult. They gave it. Why? But of course, they have taken shelter of some literature and some philosophy from India that dates back 5,000 years old. The moment ISKCON won here, immediately Prabhupada said, you present the same thing in Australia, because Australia was the big uproar. But the moment they here in ISKCON won, they are also ISKCON won. All over the world ISKCON. So the point is, if you read Prabhupada books, my request to you, please read Prabhupada books, 1-2 pages every day. How many of you read? You should also read. Few pages. You should also read. You know, if you do not read, you will not get the strength. That is a mistake I did for all of you actually. You should read Prabhupada books. Otherwise, eventually stop coming actually. If you read Prabhupada books, Prabhupada says, in the nights I woke up and I wrote books. I have not written them. Krishna made me write them. So read it. 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Because Prabhupada literature has a, has a power, because Krishna directed them. So, how do you control mind? Savai mana Krishna padarvindayo. This is Amrish Maharaj. How Amrish Maharaj controlled his mind? Always he would meditate on the lotus feet. Actually, when you chant, you come and look at Lord Chaitanya. Come and look at Nityananda Prabhu. You come and look at Lord Chaitanya, combination of Radha and Krishna, that picture. Some people do that meditation. Or come and meditate on Shadbhuja, six-armed Chaitanya form. Two hands Krishna, two hands Lord Ram, and two hands Lord Chaitanya. Or come and meditate in Sankirtan. Come and meditate on Krishna running with Balramji. Because end of the life, what is that one faculty that works? Mind. Of course, ears also work. Sometimes ears also don't work. But what works? Mind. Savai mana Krishna padaravindayo. Meditate on Krishna's lotus feet. Lord, what is the biggest contribution of Lord Chaitanya? If you chant Krishna's name, you are with Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, when you meditate on Krishna, that's actually, I'll tell you, those of your families, work, family, and bhakti, nothing else. See what happens. Nowadays, I just, we did Canton Radha, right? Last week. How many of you were there, Canton Radha? You three were there. You were there? You were not there? We got probably 1,500 people.
Yes.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First Rath Yatra. You were there, right? Yes. So it was how many? 90 degrees, 92 degrees.
Yeah. Too hot.
Too hot. Still people came. That is Jagannath Mercy actually. So why I'm telling, if we service, chanting, if you're working, work, job, of course, and family, take good care of the family, nothing else. Then, as you advance in your years, and why I'm telling this is, that's why I started. I went to distribute flyers in Canton. They must be 30, 32 years. Our Santush Rajnath and his wife, they are distributing books. Actually, you distribute every day? Yeah, every day they distribute books. Husband is a software engineer, wife is a software engineer. And they have a 2-year-old son. He was distributing flyers, they were distributing books. Every day one Bhagavatam set. Amazing. She is distributing one Bhagavatam set every day. So that day marriage happened, right? This marriage. So the Prabhu said, you all go to attend that reception. And the 1-year-old boy, the 2-year-old boy said, no, I'll stay here and distribute flyers. I don't want to go to reception. Wow. The 2-year-old boy, Tarak Ram is telling. I'm impressed. That is bhakti actually. Both are software engineers. They are using their engineering ability. They both read masters, but they are distributing books. Then slowly your mind, otherwise you all agree, right? Money, children, family, money, children, family. All your mind is that way only. By worrying, will you solve the problem? You think of Krishna, problems will be automatically solved. Yes or no? So otherwise, mind will show that one problem that is bothering you and makes you unhappy. Am I right? This is true for monks also. That one thing that is bothering you is, yeah, my life is like this. Hey, mind nonsense, shut up. We'll never tell mind shut up. But always keep yourself busy. That is how you control. So Ambarish Maharaj, emperor. But Ambarish Maharaj, how he controlled his mind? Savai mana Krishna padar vindayo. He would always meditate on lotus feet. You have to speak. That's why he would always speak about Vachams Vaikunta Gunanavarnani. He will talk about Vaikunta. Hey, how wonderful is Vaikunta? How wonderful is Krishna? How wonderful is Krishna Loka? Whenever somebody would come, he would quote those verses. And he has, as an emperor ruling all over earth, he had so many servants. No, he would personally mop the floor. How many of you come and mop the floor one time? Take a service. See what happens. When you do the pot washing, when you clean the floor, your heart is, you're cleaning your heart. Karo Harera Vandana Marjanadishu. Srutim Chakaratit Satkatoti, they're coming and giving class. Let me hear. So he engaged his ears in hearing Krishna Katha. He engaged his hands in mopping the floor. He engaged his mind in meditating on Krishna's lotus feet. And he engaged his tongue, Charanamrita. He engaged his body to embrace devotees. He used his legs to go to temple. Yaduttama sloka janasrayarati. Likewise, the entire body, he didn't do anything practical, yoga or anything. Just by doing this, his mind is controlled. Wow. So Rupa Goswami, Prabhupada is writing to control the mind, follow Ambarish Maharaj's footsteps. One day, Durasmuni came. Ambarish Maharaj was fasting for 4 days, Ekadasi. Durasmuni came. He said, I'll also come, I'm also fasting. Please come. But he didn't come. And Dwadasi Gadiyas, Dwadasi was ending. So that Paran time is ending. Dwadasi came time. So he asked the Purohits, what should I do? Take Charanamrit, Tulsi water. 3 drops he took it. Because if not, he'll not get the phala of Ekadasi. Durasmuni came, you all know the story. He became angry, tried to kill him by creating a fiery demon. Just a fit of a small inconvenience, so Durasmuni became angry. Ashtanga Yogi. Ambarish Maharaj, Gruhastha, married man, Bhakti Yogi, king. Though he was provoked by Durasmuni, he didn't become angry. What a control he had. At least he should run away. He didn't run away also. My lord, if this demon has to kill me, that is your desire, I'll die. If you want to protect me, you will. If you want me to die, I will. Wow. What a control he had on mind. You agree or not? Vishnu saw that. Immediately releases Sudarshan Chakra. Cut off his head. Sudarshan Chakra came and cut off the head of the demon, started chasing Durasmuni. How Ambarish Maharaj attained that type of mental state? Just by doing bhakti. Every day come and mop the floor. Every day come and take Charanamrita. Every day come and hear from sadhus, Bhagavatam. Every day come and what is it? Chant Hare Krishna mantra meditation. Do service. That's how he attained perfection. Nothing else. Am I right or not? So we'll stop here. Next week we'll continue with Krodha. I want to speak some more on Manas. Any question or comment? Emma, any question? Today we talked about, of course, I spoke about analogies. Real atonement is awakening Krishna consciousness. How to Krishna consciousness? Follow 4 regulatory principles. Of course, do bhakti. How to do bhakti? First thing is control the vacha, tongue. Control the manas we are discussing. I told the story of Ambarish Maharaj. We'll control Krodha. We'll come to Krodha and Jifa next week. Okay. And actually, one more thing. Chandramoli Maharaj is coming this Thursday. And we need to have the association of Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha. 1/11th of association of devotee, if you have, will change your life. Doesn't mean you come for 1/11th of association and go even. Not like that. Come and take the association. You're traveling anywhere? Then that's it. Maharaj is doing a seminar Thursday morning, 12 o'clock to 1:30, lunch free. And evening 5 to 6:30, dinner free. He is giving Bhagavatam class. If you attend, breakfast also free. You want all the three free, you can come. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday afternoon. That is last class. And he is getting initiated. He and his wife both are getting initiated. He requested you. So you want to see them getting initiated as Bhakti Vriksha members come and encourage them.
Yes.
Right? So that is Sunday. Okay. That is Sunday. You know? So and that's it. How long have you been chanting 16 rounds?
3 years.
3.5 years. Amazing. That's it. Falling for a group principles, how long? Same. Amazing, sir. So, okay, thank you. That is bhakti. Right? Amma. Amma. Huh? Who? Who loves? Huh? What is the question?
In a spiritual world, there is a Jagannath Puri.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're asking? In the spiritual world, there is Jagannath Puri. Nice question, actually. You know, somebody asked this question a couple of years ago. I did answer. Is Jagannath present in the spiritual world? Okay, this is the thing. Jagannath is Krishna, ma. Krishna in Dwarka Leela is actually Jagannath Puri. So, no, that is actually Jagannath is ecstatic form of Krishna. That's what I remember I answered. I read it also. In Golok Vrindavan, you have Vrindavan, Mathura, and Dwarka. So Jagannath Swami says in that Jagannath story, initial first half of Kali Yuga is Nilamadhava, second half Kali Yuga is Jagannath. So then after that, it won't be there. And also Rathayatra, Rathecha Vamanam Drashtva Punarajanmana Vidyate. So if you go on the chariot, you don't have the second birth. So, but that ecstatic form of Jagannath, I remember telling, so, but again, Krishna's forms are eternal, So Krishna wants to reveal, he will reveal it, but a specific is not there. But Nilachal, Nilachal is actually, it's a spiritual world that is never destroyed. But it is a portion of, it is in the material world. But quote unquote, and I'll give you a better answer next time. But as far as I remember, I have a picture upstairs. It is Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwarka. This is actually Dwarka Leela. This is Dwarka Leela, actually. That's what I can tell, but I can give more information next time. Any other question? Kalki is the 10th avatar. Yes. Why it's not real? Yes. Dasha is another 10 avatars. Okay, I can tell you in the slokas, what is that? What is that? Yeah, anyway, Kalki, it is Bhagavatam. If you read, you have Bhagavatam in your home. You should buy Bhagavatam. Okay. We'll give you as a gift Bhagavatam. How many figures you should have? You have been coming for 3 years now? 2, 3 years? More than that. 2 years. You should have Bhagavatam, right? First kind of 3rd chapter Bhagavatam says, end of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is 430,000 years. Only 5,000 years are over. There's a place called Sambalpur. In Sambalpur, one Brahman name is Vishnu Joshi. Kalki will be born as his son. And he will destroy, means by the time world would be degraded like anything. Prabhupada says there won't be any rains, nothing. And so much of, you can't imagine that type of bad things will happen. Even Kali Yuga is so bad now, right? So then he will come and he'll kill everyone. Sambalpur in Madhya Pradesh. I think it's central India. It means Madhya Pradesh. then he will come and he'll establish. Then Satyuga starts. It is given in Bhagavatam. You can read it. So if you want, you can acquire. You will. If you have Bhagavatam, you'll have Krishna in your home. Okay. So this is mentioned. So Kalki avatar is mentioned in Bhagavatam. Actually, anyone has Bhagavad Gita here? So Bhagavad Gita also Prabhupada mentions. Jayadeva Goswami is we used to recite those song actually that song, the Shavatar Stotra. There also it is mentioned. I'll tell you that verse. So Keshavadrita Kalki Sharira Jai Jagadish. I don't remember the place. Very good. Mlecha Nevasi Karam Karavalam Dhomaketumiva Kimapi Karalam Keshavadrita Kalki Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. That's all. Right. So means there won't be any Vedic culture. It's all degradation. Then Krishna will come and kill. Okay.
Jayadeva Goswami's, I have read all the poems are in Maithili language.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is a controversy. There is a place in West Bengal where the people claim he is born there. Orissa people claim they are born in Orissa.
Jayadeva Goswami is actually from Bengal.
Bengal, exactly. So there is a mela. It happens in the starting of the January. So I visited many times. There is a temple, Radha Krishna Madan Mohan.
Which place?
It's in one of the district of
Champahat. Champahati. I went there.
Oh, you went.
Champahat is the place. That's where he wrote Geet Govind there.
Geet Govind.
That is Bengal. Actually, very close to Mayapur.
Mayapur, yeah, not so far.
Very close. I went 2-3 times. So this is a nice story. Jayadeva Goswami story is amazing. Yeah. So after that, he moved to, at the end of, I think later part of his life, he moved to Puri, Jagannath Puri. But initially they are from Champahat. And the temple, all the inscriptions of Geet Govind are written on the temple. Temple was started by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. Oh, if you go there, these champak flowers, I mean, in Andhra, you don't know the names of that flowers in Andhra. They are there in Andhra also. No. Sometimes they put our Krishna, that flower, white, but in between this yellow.
Lily.
It's called lily? I don't know. No, not Chamante.
White, but
Outside is white, yellow in the center. Is it lily? No. Huh? But anyway, that flowers, if you go to that place, so many flowers. It actually, in Bengal, they're called champak flowers. Champa flowers. So that's why the place is called Champahati. Jayadeva Goswami, he wrote Geet Govinda. And every night when they put Jagannath Swami to rest, they recite Geet Govinda. It's amazing actually. Geet Govinda is wonderful. One day, one girl very far from Jagannath Puri, she went to, she was actually in a brinjal, she was in a brinjal garden. She was actually plucking the brinjals and she was reciting Geet Govinda. Jagannath Swami was so attracted, he went behind her. He was just listening. But brinjal garden, the brinjal trees, they have little thorns.
Okay.
So the next day morning, the priest opened the door. Jagannath Swami dress was ripped off, he all torn. What happened? So I only put the Lord to rest. It's locked also. And everyone is worried. Pujari did something. Jagannath Swami, Pujari didn't do anything. Very far from here, there is a girl by name Padma. She was reciting Geet Govinda. I was attracted. So I was going behind her. Because of thorns, my whole dhoti got ripped off. Don't do anything, bring her here. So every night before putting Jagannath Swami to rest, they recite Geet Govinda. So goal of life is actually, sincerely practice tongue, control of tongue, control of mind, control of anger, control of, desire to eat unnecessarily, unlimitedly, and a billion genitals you control, then utilize time to invest in chanting. Anyway, if I start Jaydev Goswami, I'll tell that story and finish it. Jaydev Goswami was living in Champati. So one day he was writing. I'll finish with this. Is it okay?
Yes.
He was writing. So that the sloka, Priye Priye Charu Sile, that's our song. So Tavapada Pankaja Mudaram Priye Charu Sile means the bhakti, the prema Radharani has for Krishna is so high. Krishna was so attracted to her bhakti. Krishna bent down, took the dust from the feet of Radharani and put it on his head. This is what he wanted to write. He said, hey, stopped. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Radharani is his Antaranga Shakti, internal energy. How can Krishna bend and take the dust from the feet of Radharani? Means it's like belittling Krishna, right? So then what he did? No, this is wrong. He didn't write. He told his wife, I'm disturbed, I'll come back. I'll go. I'm going to the garden. He went to the garden. So then so she finished cooking. She offered. And he came again. Is boga ready? I mean, lunch ready. She said, I offered to Krishna, lunch is ready. Okay, feed. So she said, I need 2 minutes to prepare. So he prepared a plate for him. So he went inside, came back. He ate. And he said, I want to go back to garden again. She said, fine. So fine. And then, so those days, as wives would eat only after husband would eat. She was getting ready to eat. He came again. Said, you're eating? Why are you breaking the principle? You never ate without feeding me. She said, no, I never break my principle. You already ate. When? I went outside in the morning. I'm coming back, No, you came back. You came back. You already, I fed you. This is your plate. This is my plate. Yeah, you went inside and you said you have to write something. You wrote also. Really? He went inside. Then he said, whatever he thought to write, Krishna came in his form and wrote it. So Krishna said, how fortunate you are. I mean, Jayadeva Goswami said, how fortunate you are. You served Krishna. I am not, that's not me, that's Krishna only. Amazing, right? So that was written by Krishna.
What is that line? Dehi Padapalla Mudaram, something like that.
So that's what Dehi Tav Pallav Dehi Sari Deha Tav Pallav Mudaram Priye Charusi. So, so Krishna bent down and took the dust from the feet of Radha. So, and after that they moved. Then there is a further story actually. The king, the prasad is there eaten by Krishna. Oh, this is Krishna's dominance, Mahaprasad. She said, please eat. The king, then the later part, they want to move to, then they had a division. Krishna came in the vision actually. Like Krishna transformed himself into Lord Chaitanya. That actually, when Jayadeva Goswami was there, 13th century, Lord Chaitanya didn't appear. He said, I'll appear in this form. So Krishna and Radharani appeared, they transformed themselves into Lord Chaitanya. I'm very happy with you. So I'll appear in that lineage. So Krishna, that's why appeared in that, Madhavendrapuri, same lineage. Actually, Jayadeva Goswami is in our lineage only. Same, he's a guru, big guru. So then later, so they transformed and Lord Chaitanya revealed that Radha and Krishna combination, that form, Lord Chaitanya revealed to Jayadeva Goswami. And later they moved to Jagannath Puri. And they would spend the rest of the life reciting this to Jayadeva Goswami every day in the night. Sorry, reciting Jagannath Swami every day in the night. So that's why what's important. Japa Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. We came alone, we go alone. Nothing will come, not the bank account. So we should invest on bhakti. Yes or no? And our body also won't come with us, right? 20, everyone is beautiful. 50, nobody is beautiful. Yes, sir. Correct. Srila Prabhupada ki. So, you're all welcome to attend Maharaj class.